My name is Thomas Puha. I'm the Communications Director over at Remedy Entertainment in Espoo, Finland.
So Thomas, talk about the gameplay in Quantum Break. Since you're so close to being released now, you can actually talk about it a lot.
The gameplay in Quantum Break it's very far removed from your average third-person shooter. So we have the time powers in the game, which is add this really cool mechanic to the action. So we've always designed the game to be in a way that it keeps you moving. So you really should not stand in one place, like, trying to get cover or whatever. The enemies will seek you out. You're supposed to be using your time powers. You can dash through time to confuse enemies. You can freeze time in a focused area, so you can explode a barrel, then freeze the explosion and the enemies around it and things like that. So there's a lot of layers to the mechanics. And then you also have the time blast, which is this bigger sort of explosion that grabs debris around the environments and all that stuff. So definitely the time powers we think are very, very unique. And like I said, it's about playing fast and being very aggressive. We want you to be on the move.
What have you guys learned from Alan Wake you're applying to Quantum Break?
So with Alan Wake, we definitely knew that we didn't have enough variety. So you experienced sort of the gunplay early on, and it didn't change much. So it was really, really important that we have in Quantum Break, we have different time powers, and it takes a while for you to get them all, and you can customize them a little bit. And we have a variety of enemy types. So even though Jack Joyce is on his way to become a superhero, so he has these time powers, the Monarch Solution enemies will have this chronon technology that sort of levels the playing field for them. So they can also, the strikers can warp through time, so they can really give the player a challenge. So that's been really important to sort of keep things surprising and exciting all the way from beginning to the end. And of course, you need to keep players on their toes and surprise them. But the story also is extremely important to us. So we have a huge amount of story elements, what we coin as the optional storytelling. You have a lot of emails, radio shows, in-game TV, short.
So Thomas, talk about some of the celebrity talent you got here, and how are you able to get that talent onto your game?
So we have lots of great actors in the game. We have Sean Ashmore playing our hero, Jack Joyce. Then the villain Paul Serene is being played by Aidan Gillen. We have Dominic Monaghan in there. We got Lance Reddick. So we have a really, really awesome cast. It's honestly not about the names or the star power. It's what they could bring to the game. And they're all really good actors. So, we had to really make sure the dialogue and the story is up to scratch. I personally think it's the best story Remedy has told. And honestly, all of them have been awesome to work with. I mean, we've spent months and months with Sean, who's been really awesome to work with on the project. And, obviously our publisher, Microsoft, has been kind enough to pay the bills as well, so we can use the talent. But it's about getting the performance. Like our digital actors in the game, our performance capture, I would say, is some of the best out there. So it's important that we can get the nuances of the acting into the game as well.
And when does Quantum Break come out?
Quantum Break comes out April 5th on Xbox One and Windows 10.